Being a landscape photographer means accepting that some location will become your sworn enemy. You'll show up again and again, convinced that this will finally be the day the light behaves, the clouds cooperate, and your camera actually captures what your eyes are seeing. Instead, the place serves up another round of disappointment, and you head home with a shot that feels nothing like the moment. It's frustrating, almost comically so, but that's exactly why we keep going back. Every nemesis location is just one perfect sunrise away from redemption. On a crisp morning in 2019, I set out for a new spot, expecting nothing more than a straightforward sunrise shoot. Little did I know this place would turn into my photography nemesis. Beautiful, unpredictable, and determined to test my patience.
This morning I've made my way up the coast about an hour from where I live, and then I've done about another hour walking along the beach. I've ended up at this beautiful sea cave on the edge of the coast, and I've come here this morning to try and shoot a sunrise. In particular, the reason why I'm here this morning is at this time of the year the sun should be coming up the front here. So,
being unfamiliar with this location, I found the composition a touch underwhelming. The sand in the foreground offered little detail to draw the eye, yet the warm sunrise glow on the horizon, the stunning surroundings made me feel there was so much more potential waiting to be captured.
you can see the sun's fully up here now and getting a little bit too harsh, so I'm going to head home. Did I get an image that I was happy with? I'm not sure. I won't know until I get home, but I've enjoyed it here so much this morning that I'm already contemplating coming back tomorrow morning. The forecast tomorrow is for some high clouds, so it'll work really well. Now I've got the exact location of the sunrise worked out. I might even change my composition slightly, but yeah, what a fantastic secluded little spot here on the coastline. Good morning everyone, and welcome back to the sea cave. It's been about 5 or 6 months since I actually shot the first half of this video, and I'm back here today 2 or 3 weeks out of lockdown, and this is my second video back. I've come back to the sea cave to hopefully try and finish this vlog off and capture that image I was after. Really am starting to wonder whether I'll ever finish this video. This is the second or third time this year I've been back to this location, and the conditions just haven't been right. And this morning the problem I've got is the front of the cave is completely underwater due to some heavy storms that have been through this area and removed all this sand. There's probably a good 2 to 3 meters of sand missing out of the front of the cave, and therefore even at low tide now you can't get up inside there. So I came up here this morning to complete this vlog, and another fail, so I guess it'll be a case of to be continued. I'll have to wait until Mother Nature brings enough sand back into the cave, and then I can come back here and finish this off. But it's now November 2020, and it's been a year since the start of the vlog, so who knows, by November 2021 I might be back here finishing it.
On a blue sky morning, I set out to scout the location I hoped to photograph soon. January had arrived, and I knew time wasn't on my side. The sun would soon creep farther to the north with each passing week. What struck me immediately was the lack of sand and the presence of those dramatic foreground rocks. With the tide low and the sky promising, it was clear, once everything aligned, I had to act quickly. The time was now.
Finally made it back here. It's just been over a little bit over 5.5 years, but we've got some nice conditions this morning.
a low tide, and I've finally made my way back to the cave this morning to try and shoot a sunrise. So hopefully, after all this time of coming here and trying to grab an image, this morning will be the morning. I'm going to head into the cave now. I've got a little bit of colour starting to appear on the horizon. I'm going to go in and get myself set up in there, look for some compositions, and then I'll come back and have a chat to you. A little bit of colour out on the horizon. I've already lined up a couple of shots here. What amazes me is how dramatic and how different the cave looks after all these years. All that sand that was here when I first came in 2019 is gone, and the rocks are all exposed. So I'm actually using the rocks here as my foreground interest, as a leading line, trying to lead the viewer of the shot right out towards the sunrise. Over the far side, the left-hand side of the cave, we've got a little bit of a leading line where the water's been running out. I'm going to use that as we come towards sunrise, but for the time being, I'm just going to concentrate on trying to capture some of this early morning colour, because I think it's going to disappear really quickly. We're not far off sunrise now, and colours just disappeared somewhat on the horizon. I'm just hoping as the sun rises that it'll pick up some of this high cloud and light up, but yeah, nonetheless a beautiful morning. So good to finally get back here and be able to finish this vlog off here at Ghosties. Nonetheless, whether I get an image or not, it doesn't really matter. I'm just really enjoying being back here, and what a beautiful location. I've been shooting this morning at about 16mm, shooting at about f8. I'm actually taking 2 shots because I've got all these rocks in the foreground in front of me here. I'm taking a shot for the rocks in the foreground and then a shot on the edge of the cave, so I can blend them in later on in Photoshop and have the image sharp from front to back. Not a lot to do here now, just sit, wait and enjoy the morning. It's been a long time coming to get back here. I can't believe it's been 6 years since I initially came to this location, but hopefully a little bit of colour shortly and we'll get some colour in that high cloud and really make this composition come together. It's a beautiful morning, and so glad I was able to get back here and finish this vlog off after such a long time. But I managed to get a couple of shots. I think it really worked in the pre-dawn light much better than it did towards sunrise. As the sun rose across the horizon, the sunrise was really quite muted by that low cloud, but we had some nice light before sunrise, and yeah, some really nice compositions in here. It was definitely worthwhile coming back. It's now 2 weeks since I filmed the first part of the video that you've just seen, and I've come back here today, and the sheer power of Mother Nature, all that sand that was here originally in 29 has been returned again, and the cave's gone full circle. It's completely full of sand inside the cave. In my last video I talked about shooting locations and taking opportunities when they arise, not waiting, because you never know when conditions will change. And today's a perfect example of that. I've come up here this morning just to check the cave out. There was a prediction for a nice sunrise that hasn't eventuated, but check this out. All that sand that was here at the start of 2019 has been picked up and brought back inside the cave, and as such all those rocks are completely gone. Within 2 weeks the whole area around here has changed. I'm so glad that I did come here earlier and shoot it when the rocks were exposed and we had that really nice sunrise. It just goes to show, don't wait, take opportunities when they come, revisit old locations and grab images when you can. Guys, that completes my morning here at Ghosties. Really lovely morning, nice warm, humid, and nice to finally get back here to finish this vlog off after so much time away. I think the early morning light really worked well this morning. As the sun came towards the horizon, it really was muted by some of that low cloud, so it really did pay to get here early and capture some of that early morning colour. I think a couple of those compositions will work.
But for now, that completes this week's video. If you've liked this video, go down below, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, then please subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. If you've got a comment or a question, leave them below. I'll always respond. Hopefully I'll be around shooting some more landscapes soon. I'll see you then.